Hey everybody, welcome back to Slay a Tray Thursday. I'm Elizabeth and this is Crystal Clear Creations. Our theme this week is be creative, do your own thing. So after last time, if you saw last time, I will not even drag out all of the pieces that I made for the bloom. It was a learning process. I have quite a few pieces that are fails, right? So I don't know about you, but sometimes things go awry, at least for me. Sometimes they just don't go how I want them to. So what I thought we would do, instead of pouring a tray, which we could do, but I figure I have all of these pieces that they suck. Let's face it, they're not good. So I thought what we could do is take what we have, fix it, and make it usable. Certainly they're usable as they are, but gosh, are they ugly. So let's do this. This is one of the pieces that I made. One of my bloom fails. I mean, it didn't fail horribly, but it certainly didn't bloom exactly like I wanted it to. And if you guys did not check out the collab last week or the week before, go check it out. Oh my gosh, there were some incredible blooms. Holy cow. I was seriously amazed. I mean, every week, everybody is so talented, but on a technique that is so hard. I mean, it was incredible. I just was in awe. So what I thought we would do is I thought we would fix this and let's make it something beautiful that we can actually use. There are a bunch of different things that you could do to make this more visually appealing. But I think I'm gonna go with foil, not aluminum foil, but decorative foil. So decorative foil, I don't see it used a lot in the resin world. It's very popular with tumblers, but I don't see it used a lot in resin. But decorative foil looks like this. It can be plain. I have this one, this is my all-time favorite. But then I have a ton more, right? So then there's ones that look, there's, like this. Basically, any pattern you can think of is probably on a foil somewhere. The process is super simple. So all we need to do is get some adhesive that you can use to stick it down. So my favorite adhesive is this one. Here, let me take it out of the plastic so you could actually see it maybe. Does anybody else have trouble opening these little tiny plastic zippy bags? Okay, so this is the Southern Belle foil adhesive. I love this. It's actually where I get all my foils too. You don't have to get it from there, obviously. I'm just saying this is my favorite. They have an incredible line of foils, but you can also tack it over and over. You can use a gilding adhesive, like if you do gold foil or anything like that, that gilding adhesive that you use, you can use that. So there's a bunch of different mediums that you can use. This just happens to be my favorite. I'm just gonna pop on a glove and I am just gonna put this all over it. That's all I'm gonna do. So wish me luck on this. And around the edges, I will probably use a micro brush just to make sure that I don't get it everywhere. Okay, so it looks like this is all clear now. You can you can see it went on white. Now it's clear. It's a little streaky, but I'm not too worried about that. If you put it on with like a film brush, sometimes if you use a paintbrush, you can get the streaks out, but I tend to not worry too much about it because I normally, when I use foils, I tend to go for more of a distressed look. So I'm fine if there's little streaks in there. That does not bother me. Okay, so normally what I would say is use your vinyl squeegee. So a vinyl squeegee is something, if you've never used one or seen one, they look like this. This has a felt side. It's got hard plastic underneath and then it's covered in felt. And then this side just has the hard plastic, and most of them have a ruler on this side. And I would say put your foil on with this. But because this is wider than my tray, I could use it, but it's not going to be the best application. So instead, I'm just going to use a stick and I'm going to be really gentle. So all you have to do This is like the easiest, bestest thing ever, is decide which way you want your foil to go on. Do you want it to go on like this? Do you want it to go on like this? Do you care? Does it matter? And then align it to the right spots. And then just gently put it down, but make sure that you get it to where you want it before you start sticking it down, because once you start sticking it down, that's pretty much all she wrote. And if you get a wrinkle in it, just try to smooth it out as best you can. You can usually just kind of push the air out. Just be gentle. This is like really delicate film, so just be gentle with it and just coax it all the way to your edges. And anywhere that you put down that adhesive is where this is going to stick. And it's not going to stick anywhere else. It's only going to stick to your adhesive. All right, so I think that we should be pretty good here. So let's give it a go. So you want to start with like one piece, like one corner, start to peel it up gently and make sure that your foil really stuck down. And you'll know if your foil stuck down because you'll see that the backing is now going to be clear. Okay, so you probably can't see that very well because of the other foils here. But I can see that the back is clear, and I'll show it to you in a second. But as you start to pull it up, you'll be able to see that if there's any type of image still left on your backing, then you want to put it back down. You want to push it back down and rub it more. It's kind of like a UV DTF. It kind of works the same way, except for this is not self-adhesive. This would be cool if it was self-adhesive. And just be gentle with it as you're pulling it up, just to make sure that every piece is really stuck down. And it looks like it is. Okay, so you can see that that's clear now, but you can also see that there's some streaks in there. And those streaks are because of the way I put the adhesive on, which I'm fine with because I kind of want to go for that a little bit distressed look. So I'm okay with that. If you don't want that, if you want it to be smooth to where you don't see like any of those types of brush strokes or any type of that like distressed look, when you put your foil adhesive on, just make sure that it's a completely flat, even coat and that there are no streaks in it, which I find the easiest way to do that is with a foam brush. So now you can see that your foil is on there, and it's so hard to see the foil in the camera, but it's really pretty. It's really pretty. It's super colorful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to coat this in resin, but first I'm just going to let it sit here and dry for like a day. I want to make sure that that adhesive is 1000% dry before we dive in with our resin. So I will come back tomorrow. I will top coat this, you guys. I don't think you really want to watch me top coat it. So I will do that, and then I'll come back to you and I'll show you what it looks like. And this is a great way to fix any of your, things that go awry. Even if, you tried something and it didn't work, or something and it worked, but you didn't love it, you can just fix it. There's so many different ways to fix things to make them into something that's beautiful and functional. So you guys, I will see you back here in a couple of days. Okay, friends, so this is all finished, and I have to say, I like the results. I think they turned out so much better than what they looked like before, and I think that they're really pretty and shiny and delicate. So this is the first one. This is the bloom that did not go to plan, and so instead of throwing it away because it just wasn't working for me, or crunching it up and putting it into another project, putting a piece of foil on it just took it and made it something completely different. And I think this is so pretty. Then, I'll put this over here. And then there's this one. I think this is also absolutely stunning. I love kind of how there's that crackle effect in there and the shininess. I just think they're both stunning. And then lastly, it's just this bookmark. This bookmark went from boring absolutely beautiful. So if you have projects that you are like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but you don't want to throw them away because you put a lot of work into them, you put a lot of resources into them, and you, let's face it, you're attached to it because you made it and you love it, but it's just not exactly what you wanted. You can change them. You can make them better. There's so many different ways to do that. And this is just one of them. There are so many different ways to make them better, to make them more visually appealing, and this is just one of them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please go check out the playlist this week. I am absolutely certain that there are going to be some stunning videos. The theme this week is Be Creative, so I promise you that all of these incredible artists have put together some amazing things for you. So please go check them out. The playlist is listed down in the description box below, and please support the creators who participate in this collaboration. They are an amazing group of people, truly. Such kind, loving people. All right, you guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Please catch us in 2 weeks. We'll be working on back to school. So come check out some back to school ideas to get things ready for your kiddos to go back and maybe take your teachers a gift on the first day. All right, everybody, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.